We are live. We are live. We are live. How's everybody doing tonight? Let's talk about crappie fishing, or shall I say, crappie catching. Guys, I will tell you this. This daggone transition period we're going through is trying. It's trying times. Let me tell you that it's been a tough one out there. It's been a tough one out there, especially down here on the toughest lake, for sure the toughest lake in Texas to consistently catch crappie on. But I will tell you this, I don't give up. I do not give up. And you best believe I'm going to be out there working to put these fish in the boat. And that's just what I've been doing. Super Dave's in the house. Appreciate you dropping the links over there. This guy here is like a robot, I promise you. Super dedicated to crappie fishing. I'm right at running late again tonight, y'all. Super Dave, you gotta give us. I know you say you was gonna fish this coming week or this past weekend. Let us know how it went out there. There's Slick. Slick, much appreciate you, brother. Slick is another wannabe avid crappie fisherman. I will say this: I know he don't spend 1% of the time that he'd like to be able to out there on the water, but he's gonna have a breakthrough coming soon. He'll be able to get out on the water. JLD, what's happening, my brother? There's Byron. Byron, appreciate you joining us, man. I know you've been out there whacking those fish over there. Super cool, super cool. There's Mr. Fahim. Thank you for joining us, sir. There's Wayne Zool. He said, we are live. He said, almost. That's funny right there, buddy. There's Squiddo. Squiddo, you got to let us know what you did out there the other day, man. Squiddo been sneaking out too. He even been sneaking to different lakes. Won't tell nobody. It's all good. Fishing 14. What's going on, my brother? He say, hey, crappie fam, how you been? Been good. There's Mr. JR. Super Dave shouting out everybody. I'll tell you guys what, man. These fish, and that's why you will never, ever, ever see me with the attitude of it's super easy to go and catch crappie. I've been fishing Lake Houston over 20 years. And I'm gonna tell you something. It takes work to stay on them fish. It takes a lot of work and having an open mind. There's so many times I've mentioned that every time I launch my boat that I got a question mark. I always do my hand like this to represent a question mark. You got to keep a question mark on top of your head. And I was talking to a guy at the ramp this morning, and he was like, "Well, what's your favorite color?" Man, I ain't got no favorite color. What you mean you ain't got no favorite color? You always catch a fish. I said, yeah, because I don't have a favorite color. And I'm gonna tell you now, so many things, little bitty things, make. I can find a color. This is gonna be crazy. Past couple of days, this is what's been happening. The color's lemon lime. First, if early before the sun get up, I've been using a little gray hand tie. They've been eating it awesome. One of the little wedge heads from Limits Tackle and gray ghosts. They've been eating it great. But once the sun get up, they ignore it. It's like they can't see it. So the color is lemon lime, split body lemon lime. But here's the crazy part: it has to be upside down. It has to be upside down. Now, I know some of you gonna probably say that don't really make a difference, but you're gonna be a person that's not consistently catching fish because something as simple and I'm gonna tell you, sometimes I've even seen on hand ties that the little flash that a lot of people like putting in their jig. I've seen times where you can drop the identical jig and one got flash and one don't. and one will get bit and the other one won't. Just little minute changes as simple as that can be the difference of catching fish or not on a tough day. I don't care about the easy days. I don't care about an easy lake. I don't care about the lake that got the brush pile with 50 fish on it. Anybody can go and catch them fish. I'm talking about those days where you got to hunt for the fish. Those are the days that make the difference. Uh, and it's like I tell everybody, especially the people down here in the Houston area, is when you can catch fish on Lake Houston, you can go to any lake and catch crappie. If you can go to Lake Houston and consistently catch fish, you can go to any lake and catch crappie because Lake Houston is that lake that's going to train you to make those changes necessary to entice those fish. And if you have live scope, it even increases it by that many times more because you see the reaction of the fish. You see the reaction of the fish. If those fish are turning away, first, this is my first thing. If I can get them to acknowledge the bait, I know that they will eat. Now, the thing is, if they turn away, that says, hey, I'll eat, but I'm just not going to eat that. I'm not going to eat it the way you presented it. I'm not going to eat it because of the size. I'm not going to eat it because of the color. I'm not going to eat it because something, it got to be something different that you're going to have to make a change to get that fish to engage in eating that jig. It's going to have to happen. JR say I am without a boat for a few days. Trim sensor says trim sensor went out. Will take a few days to get it. Oh man, that's not good. That is not good. Well, it's only a few days though. Devon, what's going on, my man? Where you been the past couple lives? I ain't seen you. Crappie Day, what's happening, my man? Fishing 14. There's Slap B. What's going on, my man? There's Donald. Hello, everyone. Nice to see you guys again. Well, we thank you for joining us. Crappie biting good in Missouri. Super cool. Super cool. There's Steve. What's
How's
happening,
it
my
going,
man?
man? Good, good.
I was sitting on here bumping my mouth as usual.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
You know
I
how it
was
goes.
working on a 16-ounce ribeye.
Oh man,
Yeah. Oh man.
best steak there is,
Yep.
in
Yep.
my opinion.
Yep.
Dace, what's happening?
Hey, Dave. How's it going?
Crappie setting.
Crappie
Super
Fishing.
Dave
What's
said, laugh a
happening?
lot. Long story short, missed it again. Uh oh.
Uh oh.
Hey, first of all, not to change subjects so fast, but man, y'all send prayers out to anybody that's in the way of that storm that couldn't get out because Florida's getting pounded over there.
Oh yeah.
They getting pounded.
Yep.
I'm glad that the winds did die down because that 150, 165 mile an hour wind, man, that right there would have been devastating. I always say that is bad when you lose property or
Yep.
get property damage, but that all can be replaced.
Yep.
It's people's lives that we want to make sure that we pray and hope that they don't have anything, any losses over there.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Mr. Fahim says, "What's up, SK? Still catching those crappie and putting them back in the drink." I had two today that should have went back in, but I'm gathering up some fillets for this weekend. We still plan on having this fish fry down here for the discuss the tournament and what everybody would like, what it would take for everybody to be able to come and join. So that's supposedly gonna happen Saturday. Um, I'll probably have to go live to do a little short live video. Some people want it midday. Some people want evenings. I sort of like to do it, you know, midday, but it's not written in stone. I tried to contact my buddy Jeff that I was going to have helping me over there, but he didn't. He didn't hit me back, so I'm not sure if he's out of town or just not available. So, uh, Steve, what you been up to, man?
Nothing really, man. Just fishing and had that tournament. Got to Lake of the Pines on Wednesday, pre-fish Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, half a day.
Uh huh.
Went to the rules meeting. Yeah, lot of the national guys were there. Brian Sowers, um,
Right.
legacy tournament. First place 10,000. I think $75,000 in prize money they gave away.
Right.
It was pretty good for the entry fees. It was pretty low. Yeah, Saturday
Yeah.
get out there, get to my spot about 6:45. I like getting to it 6:30, 7:15. Lines
Mhm.
in at 7, lines out at 1. Get to my first spot, nothing there, but there was a few
Wow.
trees right there.
Mhm.
And before 7, I'm looking for them. You know what I mean? So I
Mhm.
finally found a tree with probably 20, and they're black crappie. I figure I'd get 5 of them quick, get my
Mhm.
weight, and then head to, start culling.
Mhm.
Yep, got my 5 in about 30, 35 minutes. Put my troller up, trolled to the boat lane, cruised down about a mile, put my
Mhm.
trolling motor down, and my trolling motor was off. And I'm like, whoa, I didn't turn it off. What's going on? Turn
Mhm.
it on and off, nothing. Deploy it in the water, it would come on. And then 2 seconds later, it would go off. Then I'd stow it as soon as that stick, the bouncing stick, whatever, bouncing saver, hit
Mhm.
the deck, it'd come back on automatically.
Wow.
Did that about 25, 30 times. I messed with it for an hour and just called it quits. So I weighed in 5 fish, first 5, and that was it. Then yeah,
Wow.
another thing was my live well, my pump in pump. First of all, the navigation light on the back didn't work on my power pole. You can see it right there in the picture. There's a
Yeah. Yep.
navigation light on it. I'm
Mhm.
like, man. So I had my stick, put the stick in, it worked. So I was good. Get the
Mhm.
first spot because I never fill my live wells up at the ramp because they say that's the dirtiest water.
Right.
We get the first spot, trying to fill the live well, the pump in don't work. I'm like, man. So it was frustrating, but hey, it happens. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yep. Stay. I got there 9:30 to the. Way they wouldn't check my fish till about noon. I was like, man, they might not survive, but they
Wow.
did. So they took
That's
my
cool.
fish at noon, and the weigh-in started at 2.
Yeah.
So it was fun. Stayed. I bought some raffle tickets. I won an Edgar rod 12-footer, and I won this right here, which this is pretty cool.
Uh huh.
Gift certificate for a free guide trip on Lake Grenada.
That's super cool.
Date of my choice, and a free night stay at Crappie Den, Saranale.
Cool.
Yep. So the plan is go to Grenada for 5 days, use that, bring my boat, and then I'm gonna hit Ross Barnett for a couple days.
Uh
On
huh.
the way back through Jackson, yeah, I'm gonna hook up with Hayden. We're gonna go fishing for a few hours.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and then probably see Sid down there. Yeah,
There
he's
you go.
down there in
Yep.
Madisonville. He lives in
Right.
Madisonville. Yep.
JC.
So,
JC is the guy that I was talking about that was going to help me with the tournament.
oh,
Hey,
okay.
I just sent you a link if you want to hop on with us, and we'll discuss some of the possible things that we can make happen for Saturday. There's Black Smoke.
Black Smoke, what's up?
So I seen that Craig say he took his son to the ER tonight. Hopefully it's not nothing serious.
Oh, yep, right there. Okay, yeah. Send some prayers your way, man.
Yep, yep. And
Yep.
JLD, he got to get out. So he got on some fish
Cool.
Sunday, 6 to 10 foot deep,
Yep. Hope it gets
close
close.
to
Yep.
brush piles. Were they on the bottom? That's I've been seeing a lot of that. Uh, and if not on the bottom, I've been seeing them up in and up under the brush.
Hmm.
But once that sun get up, man, them fish they've been
Man. Yeah. So I I got on Facebook Marketplace a couple days ago looking for a trolling motor. One popped up in Waco, so when you see a good deal, you don't get it; it's gone. So last night about 7 o'clock, I'm heading to Waco, hour drive.
Cool.
It's a 36 volt, 101 Minn Kota Maxim. It's old school. I used to have one. It
Yeah.
works good. Installed it today, and I'm
Hey,
ready
you
for
can
the
go
water.
fishing.
Yep,
That's right. You can
yep.
go fishing. That's what.
Put my live scope on there.
Yeah.
I went to the traditional 8-degree bracket because the one I
Okay.
got, it's made for the Quest, and the shaft's a lot thicker, so it
Mm,
wouldn't work. So yeah, I went to the traditional. I ain't got a problem with it.
yeah.
Yep. And tomorrow I will be on the crappie.
Super cool. You
Yep.
you making the drive?
No, I'm going right over here. If it was a Lake Fork lake, but a brush pile lake, no, I'm not gonna drive 3 hours for that. I got
Yeah.
one
Yeah.
20 minutes right here.
Yep. Yep. No, we ain't got no timber lakes down
Yeah.
here.
If we were going to Livingston,
We
then I'd be
do.
like,
That's
yeah,
what
let's
that's what
go.
I was gonna say. We got
Yeah,
Livingston if you want a timber lake, but it's just not
yeah,
it's not a lake fork.
yeah.
I'm gonna tackle that lake coming soon. You watch. I'm going to tackle that lake. I'm gonna go. They all want to say that the crappie is not. It's they just not right over there.
No, I see them posting it almost every day. Limits of crappie there. Some
Oh
guide
really?
over there. Yeah, there's a Facebook page, Lake Livingston.
Huh.
Yeah,
I have to check it out.
yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that say that lake just don't have the crappie in it that it used to. Back in the day, you mentioned I'm trying to think of the name that north part of Livingston that used to be super hot.
Oh, okay.
There's Jeff. What's happening, my man?
Oh, not too much. Just out of town working.
Hey, Jeff.
Oh, you out of town?
Yeah, I'm up at Limestone. I had to do some stuff up here in Limestone, then go take a look at the lake, see how it was.
That's what I was going to say. I know you took your pole.
Uh,
When you coming back into town?
I'll be back in tomorrow night.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Yeah, for those of you that don't know, this is let me close this out. See if you got your name. Yep, JC East Farker. He's been on here before. Him and Wes fished a lot of the tournaments together, and they had a win. I think was it a win or second place?
We had a win on Toledo.
Yeah, and we had you guys on to talk about. Yeah,
Mhm.
that's super cool. Super cool. So what do you think we need to do? Man, I know all we gotta do is hey, this is what we're gonna do. I'll have 200 fillets.
Mhm.
And I know that's not a whole bunch, but
Yeah.
we're basically just doing it for basically the family to discuss what we need to do for this term to get people to join in.
Yeah.
And I know we're gonna have to have all we have to have you know,
Fish fry.
fish
Yeah.
fry and plates and all of
Yeah.
that. So
Drink waters.
yep.
Okay.
I won't be bringing no alcoholic beverages, but
Sides.
No.
What you gonna do? Fries are easy.
Yeah.
yeah,
Fry.
yeah,
Yeah.
yep. And we talked about maybe doing a pot of beans
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
and coleslaw or something like that.
Something easy.
Yep, quick, fast, and easy. Yep.
Yep.
Do we have an idea how many people are talking about showing up? That's
I
the hard
I
thing.
I do not.
Did you post it already? I didn't see it.
Yeah, I posted it.
Oh, this
I
Saturday?
hadn't.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I hadn't did a definite on the date yet.
Oh, okay.
We was going to discuss that tonight. So, but yeah, I think we'll probably have probably 50 people, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, because I know a few guys around the ramp. They're going to be there too. So, yep. What else do you think that I would have to bring? I'm gonna bring a 2-burner. I think Slick and Big Les. I'm not sure if Big Les is gonna be able to make it. He may have to work. LBG may have to work.
Well, I've got one of those that, like I said, the drop in the 7. One of the big fryers, like the
Yeah.
smoke
How much?
Cajun fryers.
Yeah.
Takes
How much
about
oil do you?
7 gallons. 7 gallons of
Oh
oil.
wow.
Oh yeah,
That's
you got
big.
God dang it.
the
Woo.
what's it called?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cajun fryer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cajun
I have
fryer.
I have one too. Dual basket.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
they're
took the
big.
basket out of ours and put a screen in the bottom. That way we just and then we just dump all the fish in
Oh,
and dip it
cool.
out. Yeah, so you don't have to deal with screens.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use two big old 15-inch cast irons.
Shit, if
Okay.
you get that double, that's all you need. You'll
Yeah.
feed 100 people quick.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah, that
And
thing's big. Yeah, and it fries
I
it
also got a buddy that's
less
got the
than
one
5 minutes.
size
It's
too. So
done.
I might.
Yeah,
Oh, go ahead.
you can do 30 fillets at a whack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah, that thing's powerful.
So you got it's that one that you let down the whole rack and it.
No, it's on
No.
wheels.
Yeah. It's got wheels and that. I don't know. You can do a lot of fishing a lot of time. A
Oh
lot of,
yeah, that thing.
and
You
I've got
feed
a
a
buddy that's
thousand people in that
that
thing.
size. So if it's too big, then we can do something half that size. We just need to know
Yeah.
get some type of idea how many people are actually going to show up because
Yeah.
we don't want to.
So let me see. I think I still
Yeah,
got
that's
my
the
number
easy
over
way
here.
out. The cast iron, if you're only having a few people, but if you're gonna have 50 people, yeah, the cast
Yeah, but
iron is too much.
you can drop 7 fillets in that cast iron at a pop. So
Yeah, versus 30, 35. You know what I mean?
yeah,
You're cooking 5 times faster.
Yeah.
right.
And we got to do fries too. So maybe
Yeah.
do the cast iron with the fries or whatever, and do the fish in the fish cooker. So I got tables. I got plenty of white plastic tables. We can just take them down there and set those up. I don't know, maybe a canopy or something. We don't have to worry about stuff falling in. Yeah, I don't know how we want to deal. You want to try to
Okay.
get sponsors to do the plates and all that type of stuff, or are we just going to buy it and do it, or how you want to go about it?
Uh, I was just gonna go and buy them.
Buy 'em? Okay.
Yeah, the most expensive thing I think will be the oil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll probably just do 2 5-gallon jugs. And that's why I like the cast iron too, is because it requires minimal oil
Mm-hmm.
versus one of those big old
Yeah.
burners. You got to put 30 gallons in it. Not to talk bad about it, but
No, it's all good.
yeah. Ronnie, what's going on, my man? So
Ronnie.
I'll get my wife on. She's pretty good at finding deals. So and you say you got plenty of tables, huh?
Yeah, I
I
got
don't
white.
think we'll need.
I've got about 7 or 8 of them white tables, folding tables.
Okay.
So should have plenty of those. Maybe tell people to bring their own chairs, so we don't have to deal with that.
Yep. Uh oh. There you go.
No,
You back
it
there?
was just a regular tournament. There's a board that does that Brian Sowers legacy
I'll
stuff.
show you.
It's separate.
Yeah.
I determine if it's black or white.
One got the black only has 5 or 6, or is the white that only has 5 or 6?
Dorsal fins.
Yeah. Hard spines
Oh
on the
yeah,
dorsal.
and pictures. You can just look at it.
Yeah.
But then you got
But it's-
hybrids now, so
Yep.
yeah. Just Google it, Ronnie. You'll see pictures of blacks and whites.
Yeah, I think the white crappie only has 5 or 6, and then the black crappie has 6 or 7, or 6 or more. Hard spines on the dorsal. So we'll Jeff's out of town, so he may have bad reception. But any of you guys that are and I'll make this post on Facebook also. Do not call me. Just text me. I'm not gonna be able to answer, especially not right now, not with me being on live. But text me if you're thinking of making it. That way we'll have a head count on what we need to be bringing.
Yeah.
Yeah, Slappy, I'll tell you, man. A lot of people think that you just join a tournament and you're good to go, but man, there's so many.
Oh
And Jeff
yeah,
is here to contest too. That there's so many
yeah,
things that can go wrong.
yeah.
And it's just like Steve. He went and spent all this money on this other trolling motor just to have a spare, if he's gonna fish these upcoming tournaments. It's not buy a simple boat and go fish tournament. It's not like that.
I've seen people lose their lower unit $10,000. You know what I mean?
10 grand. Yep. And you can't cry about it.
Yeah.
No, you put the equipment through the ringer, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I didn't hear that about you, Steve. We did the same thing. We hit a stump about 12:30 with ours. Sheared the LVS 34 off.
Oh man!
Tore the propeller off, and then cracked the shaft of the trolling motor long ways.
Oh.
Wow. So yeah, it pretty much put us out of commission. But yeah, it's the third Ultrex we've been through. The other two we burned up running lithium on them, but we got one of the brand new Ultrexes, and it seems to hold up pretty good with the lithium batteries. But
you hit the stump pretty hard.
Oh, we were doing 1.5 miles an hour.
Oh yeah.
So
you can't stop the boat that fast.
No, we got paddles and brakes both, and you just can't do it.
Yep, and there was the girl that runs Pelican Crappie Club that does the lives. She broke her trolling motor shaft.
Oh, I believe it.
Around 10:30, I think she showed up.
And speaking of that, the reason why a lot of that stuff happened is because the tournaments are usually on lakes that you're not frequently fishing.
Yeah.
So it's brand new waters, and you can't go out there playing around. You got to move. You got to find.
You're chasing a fish.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? A nice fish. You don't want that thing getting away. So
that's right.
Yep. That fish ain't worried about no tree.
Nope.
That's where he's going.
Yep. All right past it, so he could get away from you.
Brush you off like a horse.
Yeah.
Yep.
Did you end up going to the weigh-in, or you guys just went home?
No, we had to check out, and we went ahead and headed to the house.
Oh, okay.
I thought y'all No, I didn't see y'all at the weigh-in.
No, we didn't.
And that weigh-in, that weigh-in video was horrible, man. It was locking up
live,
and in and
probably
out.
The reception right there.
Yeah, it was something going on.
Yeah, the reception, East Texas is that way. Reception up there is horrible. I normally carry my little T-Mobile wireless tower with me when we're going.
Yeah.
The way we can.
Yeah.
It seems to work better than the phone.
Right.
Yeah.
So what do you think about doing like like how they do the Grand Championship? I think they go by point. I don't care about the points. But if we have like so many tournaments a year, and then at the end of the season or the year, we do like a grand tournament.
Okay.
And we'll do it at a Fork or dang, I forget the name of the lake that you're on up there. Limestone.
Limestone. Yeah.
Yeah. Is Limestone big enough to hold something?
Yeah.
Do they have parking?
Yeah, we had a championship up here for NCL for the regional division. Year before last. It's big enough. It's low right now, though. It's really low. So.
Oh yeah, that scares me.
Yeah.
I don't want to be in a position.
Yeah, the other thing is normally those championship tournaments are 2-day tournaments. If you want to do that, then you got to have lodging, and that's kind of sparse around Limestone.
Yeah.
If you want to do a 1 day, then they do have cabins and RV places at Limestone Marina. That's the only marina there on the lake. So
yeah, or we could just keep it here local, and we'll just have a vote on which lake Houston, Conroe, or Somerville.
Yeah.
Yeah, I talked to I forget her name over at. I'll tell you, I got a call. Well, nope, my money clip's in the room. But I talked to her. She welcomed us. They do have cabins on Somerville too for anybody that want to go to the night before.
Mm-hmm.
But she opened on me with bringing another tournament league over there. So
yeah, they got and they got minnows. And they got everything right there too.
Mm-hmm. Yep, right there on the water.
Yeah, and it's I've stayed there 3 or 4 times. It's a pretty nice campground. They got RV spots, and then they got little fisherman cabins that you can rent.
How's the lake fish? What were some of the weights when you had it there?
Limestone, I would say for 7 fish, it was in that 10 to 11.
Okay, not bad. Yeah.
It's not. You get a lot of fish, not a lot of big fish.
Right.
Yeah, that's sort of what I've been seeing on Somerville too. I think. Even including Conroe, I think Lake Houston got bigger fish than both of those lakes out of Somerville and Conroe.
Yeah.
The record shows it too. Conroe only have a 3-pounder.
Yeah.
Houston has that 308, 309.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think Somerville's had a 3-pounder caught yet neither. I may be wrong, but
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen anything that big come out of there.
yeah.
Keep
A lot of good eaters.
Yeah.
Really thick fish. They're really thick fish. Yeah,
Blacks, whites more, or
mix,
yeah.
even mix, I would say.
Yeah.
Brush pile fishing, you don't have a lot of standing timber. You got some on the south end of the lake, but most of it's
Okay.
brush pile fishing.
Yeah.
See if I can look up Lake Somerville's fish record.
Limestone's got some nice fish in it.
Yeah.
It's got good fish.
Whose boat was you in? Was it your boat or?
It's Wes's boat. It's,
Okay.
Yeah, we got the gator tracks we had built.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
How you like it? Fish is good.
Fish is good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Real
wow.
wide. Yeah.
Yeah, it's wide front.
Yeah.
290 black,
Okay.
2.90 black,
Yeah.
and 330 for white crappie.
Okay.
In 2018, both of them.
Yeah. What March?
March for the white crappie, February for the black crappie.
Yeah, because they spawn earlier.
Yep. Wow.
Yep. I'll be in Grenada in March. Yep. I won a free guide trip on Grenada at the raffle Saturday.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Murdoch say, when are you heading to Barnett?
In March, right after Grenada. I'll let you know, Murdoch. We'll meet up. Yeah, I'm gonna
Mr.
stop by
Johnny.
Ross Barnett on the way home. Fish that a couple days.
Yeah, whiting is a good fish.
Yeah,
It's
whiting's
a
good.
sweet.
Yep.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy it from a Walmart. I go to the coast and catch it.
Yeah, I buy it at a fish market.
Mm-hmm.
No, I go to the coast. I had 8 snowball. Well, I'll take that back because I like the cod that you can buy. Now you have to go to Canada for that, the cod.
Mm-hmm.
No, in New England they got cod.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I will buy cod.
Alaska is cod.
Yeah, Alaska. Yeah.
What's that kind of cod that bluegill was catching? There's a certain variety of it.
The salmon, you mean?
No, the cod. There's different.
I don't know if they caught cod.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember.
He may have. Yeah.
I know he got some halibut. That's good stuff right there.
Yeah. Mr. Johnny was asking. He said, that you probably already said it already, but how did the tournament go?
Oh yeah, not good. Yep.
Black Smoke say he caught some crappie on your jigs and a big catfish.
Oh, cool, man. Yeah, he won the 1-inch baits I sent him.
Oh, really?
Catfish. Yep.
Oh, Kickapoo is the name of that up in on Livingston. I was thinking about, Steve.
Oh, okay, Kickapoo Creek or something.
Yeah. Yep. But I tell you, man, that right there is a dangerous lake. If I did go and fish that, I'd be moving awfully slow. I'm talking about awfully slow. There ain't gonna be me chasing no fish around. No.
There's I don't think there's any boat lanes there. There might be.
Yeah, there's some that's marked, but it's if you get out of them.
Yeah.
Or even I hear that there's some stumps that's in the boat lanes that if the water's low, you better be careful.
Yeah, because they build that stuff when it's full pool.
Lemonstein. What? I've never heard of Lemonstein. You ever heard of Lemonstein?
Oh, crop and
a few crappie in Lemonstein and in Kickapoo. I guess Lemonstein is a creek.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I looked at.
Creek I've caught
Kickapoo
quite
Creek.
a few crappie in Lemonstein and in Kickapoo Creek.
Okay.
I have to look that up. I've never heard of Lemon. Jeff, you ever heard of Lemonstein?
I have not. My parents used to live up on Kickapoo out in Alaska, but no, I haven't heard of Lemonstein. Bad thing about Livingston's them low water stumps. You get the ones that are big and they don't move when you hit them.
Right.
Ronnie say, when you go and tackle that lake, do you need a net man? I so rarely use a net. I'm gonna tell you, I have swung 2.5 pounders in the and not by choice. It's because I forgot my net. Yeah. But I unless I got customers on the boat, I don't even pull my net out. That's a bad thing, but I if I get to a fish that I can't swing,
I didn't have my net out.
yeah, I'll just reach down and grab it.
No, but I was moving to a creek channel and the net was coming out.
Oh,
That's where the bigger fish were.
yeah. Thank you, Super Dave. Super Dave said, please hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already.
Yep.
Thank you, Super Dave. JLD said, I got quite a few crappie in Livingston and Kickapoo Creek. Cool.
Okay.
Yep. Josh Graves and I pulled out a 2-man limit. Oh, wow. Okay. Byron says, there a bridge?
Byron was at the bridge earlier today.
The bridge master. Hey, I tell you what, though, man, this dude for no live scope and the things he got to go through, basically no electronics.
Yep.
This dude stay on fish.
Yep.
Yep. That's super cool, man.
You got that X-ray vision.
Yep. But what he does is what I used to have to do. If you catch a fish, you best be counting those reels up or pull that line to where you keep that length.
I used to keep the little line holder on the spinning reels. I'd flick my line on there and go to the same depth every time.
Huh.
I put my line on the little hook, the rubber hook.
Oh, you mean the deal to save where if you taking your reel off your rod?
Yep.
On a spinning reel?
Yep. Exactly where I caught that fish. I'd hook it there. So I just let line out and it would stop every time.
Yeah.
Yep. Little tricks.
JLD, I'm not going to talk too soon, but man, it's been so long since I've seen I was thinking about that today. I hadn't seen a game warden on Lake Houston. I can't tell you how long. It's been I see Lake Patrol every time I'm out there, but as far as a game warden, I hadn't seen one. But that's going to change. During the spawn is when you'll see them out there.
Yeah.
And in the hunting season. Would love to hear more about this tournament. We don't have any dates set yet, but that's why we're having a little gathering this coming Saturday. And we're going to talk about that, see what day, a lot of people would prefer. I know I would prefer a Friday, but there's so many people that still work. But Saturday or Sunday, a lot of people will say Sunday over Saturday. So we'll just what do you prefer, Jeff, if we had to do it on a weekend?
Saturday or Sunday, it doesn't matter when these are going to be local, so getting to them, it's not like you got to deal with lodging and all the rest of that stuff. So,
right.
Saturday's a good day. That way, people do go to church, whatever, and do Sundays.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah. What are you going to do for off limits? Anything? A couple days prior only, or?
Nah, I don't think. I don't think it would. Yeah, I don't think it's not that big. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, one thing I will say is we'll have to do live well checks and then have a limit on how close boats can get to one another and all of that. And everybody have to sign a waiver.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to get in an issue to where somebody come and try to take my house because they wrecked their little unit or something.
Yeah.
Or broke their brand new Minn Kota. I don't know. I'm not paying for it.
Yeah.
So he told me to go that way.
Exactly. Yeah.
I was following SK everywhere he went.
Exactly. The location would be Houston, Lake Houston. Lake Houston, Lake Conroe, and Lake Summersville. We'll alternate each lake. And I'm thinking one tournament a month, maybe. Yeah. And we may throw.
You got people. Any more than that, you got people fishing other tournaments coming up. They'll start in January.
Yeah.
So.
Right. Yeah, I'll start looking at schedules and make sure that we don't overlap. Because we got some people that are, they big tournament guys. So I want to make sure that we make it available to them, so we have some competition out there. And make it good for everybody.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yes, sir. JR says Byron Burns, the 190 bridge is mid lake.
Okay.
I'll tell you that Lake Livingston, man, it's that lake to where you really need an offshore boat almost. Especially if you fish the main lake. I've seen some rollers on that thing that look like a hurricane on the Gulf.
Yeah.
I've seen it look really
Hold on,
bad.
how big it is? Let me look it up. I didn't think
It's
it
a
was that
big
big.
lake.
It's pretty
It's a
good
very
size.
big lake.
Yep.
Yeah. Sent you hush puppy recipe. Super cool. I didn't even think about hush puppies. We might do hush puppies too. I might just stick to fries. BRTP says, "Hey Steve, what was the problem with your trolling motor?"
It's inverter board, and the trolling motor was bad. My pedal would lock up,
Yeah.
and then I didn't know this, but once you have the One Boat Network app, and an error comes up, you can go there, check your errors, and it gives you a 2-digit code. Like mine was a 1.6, and then that basically tells Minn Kota how to troubleshoot it.
Yeah. That's the board and foot pedal, isn't it, Steve?
I don't know. I dropped it off yesterday, so
Ultrex had a problem with those foot pedal boards. They would get wet, and then it would totally lock up. You couldn't move it or do anything.
Right.
I know we've replaced 2 or 3 of those, but they supposed to have got that fixed on the new boards.
Yep, and I don't know.
Is he running the Minn Kota? Is Wes running the Minn Kota or a Gorman?
Yeah, Minn Kota.
The Ultrex Quest.
The latest Ultrex.
Yeah, I got the Quest
okay.
too.
Yeah.
And it's new, new. They say don't buy new stuff, but you're like, man, I would like it. You know what I mean? It's like a car.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Don't buy a 2025 because
it's got a lot of creature comforts on it. So
Yep.
Yeah, JLD just let me know. I usually keep. I got jig. Steve hooked me up with so many jigs. I got jigs everywhere.
Oh yeah,
I got
get
plenty
them
of
out
jigs
at the ramp.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, I got plenty of jigs. So,
hey Byron, a bridge to go to is Bob Samlin. A bridge. I know you've never been there. Let's look at it. You'll catch them real big blacks.
cool. The People's Champ is in the house.
All right.
Thank you for joining us. Did hush puppies and blooming onions with our last crappie fish fry. Had about 50 folks. Was awesome.
Cool.
Yeah.
Super cool.
Yep.
Mr. Riney, there's Dark Horse.
Hey, Dark Horse.
Says, what's up, crappie lovers? Says, how long has Jeff been tournament fishing?
4 years now, I think. 3 or 4 years, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, probably longer than that, maybe.
Yeah. I was trying to think of. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been 4+ years.
Yeah, Payne. We gonna do it. We're gonna do it Saturday. Well, the one we're gonna put together. I mean, entry fee, tank of gas, maybe. You don't have to do lot. I mean, you can if you want, but this is mostly for local people around this area. But I'm hoping that we have participation of at least 20 boats, and that especially for Lake Houston, because we'll have to pay a permit. Some guys say, "Hey man, don't worry about the permit," but I anything I do, a lot of people can get away with doing stuff, but when I do it, if it's something bad that can happen, to whereas I'm not doing something I know I should be doing, I'm caught up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get fined.
Yep.
And
it's always been
Yeah.
exactly. Yep. And it's gonna cost way more than just buying the and the old saying that God protect fools. I guess I'm just not that fool because he don't protect me when he know I'm doing wrong.
Yeah, me neither.
I think you told me that, didn't you, Jeff? You talked about that. Yep.
Yeah, it's better to be above board and not have to worry about that.
Yeah,
exactly.
So.
Yeah, especially I know that that we have to have it. But Payne, we think it's Saturday, probably starting around noon or so. Murdoch said, "I wish I could come, but I can't make that kind of trip right now." That's what's super cool. It's for the local, man. It's local stuff. All lakes down here. We're not we're not the big four like y'all got over there, Murdoch or Fork or something like that, to where it'll draw a big crowd of people that can come over there and catch some monsters. But we got sleeper lakes down here. We got sleeper lakes down here. Craig said, I learned if you cook fish, thin fries, back to back, the fries will help keep the oil cleaner, without a doubt.
Oh, cool.
Without a doubt. I a lot of times I'll do 2 or 3 loads of fish and then dump fries in there, and it helps keep the oil clean.
Yep.
Well-known fact. Yep. Slappy says, tell you something else. No matter how good you are at catching crappie, tournaments day, you got to have some luck.
Yep.
The sun has to be at your back
Yep.
all day.
Yeah, the
so
fish
to speak,
clean.
without a doubt.
Yep, fish clean.
There's Dale. What's going on,
Hey,
my man?
Dale. You get that guide license yet, Dale?
Oh, yeah. Dale did say he was going to start guiding.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Riney. Yeah, I looked it up too. You're right on the money. Hey, I didn't think that Somerville had that quality of fish. I probably caught 2 blacks that were 2-ish, but all the white fish that I've caught, all the white crappie that I've caught, they 1 pound and a half, pound 3/4, about the biggest.
Yeah. And a lot
And go ahead.
And a lot of them that size.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Quality fish, though. I mean, really, really nice looking, healthy fish.
Good eaters.
Yep. Black cod. Are you talking about that cod fish?
Oh, yeah. That's the different one. Yeah, that's that different type of cod.
Dale says Livingston has very few boat lanes, nothing in Main Lake. It stays very close to 131 feet, so locals know where to go.
Oh, okay.
Do you know what Texas lake has the largest crappie?
The state record's Navarro Mills.
Yep.
But any lake these days, there's always big ones there.
Mm-hmm.
East Texas is probably the big fish. They just grow big.
Last spawn, I think it was March, somewhere in there. I chased down a fish on Lake Houston, and he wouldn't stop. Pitch the jig out there, he'd look up at it and keep on swimming. Look up at it, keep on swimming. And just never would stop. And the next thing you know, he went in a brush pile and never seen him after that. Yeah. Biggest fish I've seen on live scope on Lake Houston. But it's all about looking, man. It's all about putting that time in out there. And luck got to be on your side. It's like Slab B said a while ago.
Yeah.
Those big fish, they don't just pop up.
Yeah, and these guys, they're chasing the fish 2.5 miles an hour and dropping jigs on them. That fish is moving 2.5 miles an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's just like when me and you went on our excursion, that one fish that took me way out there in open water.
Yeah.
That was the biggest fish I seen on that lake, but he would not stop.
Yep. You just got to wait him out.
Yep.
Well, they didn't get big by stopping.
Yeah,
that's right. That's right. They're not stupid.
Yep. No.
That's one of the especially the new guys with you'd be amazed at how many people think that they could just drop a jig down on that fish and do absolutely anything to that jig and that fish is supposed to eat it. I've even had some clients, you can see the jig, you got to keep it above them. Do not drop it beneath them. You can see them, they try to lower the jig down to put it in the fish mouth. Yeah. It don't work like that. You got to entice him to bite it. You can't put it in his mouth.
Yeah.
He's standing right there looking at it. Why don't he eat it? Because he know it ain't real. You got to
exactly.
You got to give it some kind of act up. Now, sometimes you can be dead sticking it and work great, but a lot of times you got to get a jig a positive. And what I tell people all the time is, look at that bait. Look, see how this bait moving around. You see how slow it's moving.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you got to emulate. Make that jig emulate to make them bite it. Yep. And sometimes you can see that bait dart around fast. You can add a little bit more speed to the action of your bait, but more than likely, man, I just try to look at the bait that I see around and match that speed. Yep. Jeff, man, I'm gonna tell you something. I was out on the lake today, caught a limit of crappie, never fished deeper than 8 foot of water.
Yeah, I believe it. That's on Pines. We were 8 to 15. So we were fishing in ponds.
The crazy thing is,
they were all over the flats. Yeah.
Yeah. These fish come off twigs and small brush piles, and I caught a lot of fish in 4 foot of water, 4 and 5 foot of water.
Mm.
As clear as that lake is right now.
Yeah.
Clear. I'm talking about bluebird day to the max. I never seen a cloud today. But those fish are up there in that shallow water.
Shallow water.
Yeah. My trip yesterday, we caught fish really good until 11 o'clock. And then they disappeared. They disappeared. And I can look at a brush pile. I'll stand back and analyze a brush pile. I could tell when they tucked into that brush, but they weren't.
They just quit biting.
I think they moved shallow. I didn't check as shallow, up there super shallow. I went to about 8 foot, and that's as far as I went. I was like, man, they not shallow. I looked out in some 25 foot of water. I'm like, where did they go?
Yeah,
and I just told them, I looked at
disappear.
Yeah, I looked at my client and said, hey, look, let's enjoy looking at this live scope because we got a lot of it coming.
Mm-hmm.
And we would search and search and search. We see one fish here, he drop down and catch that one. We search and search and search. And just horrible midday bite.
Yeah.
And but I went out today and I was like, man, you know what? I'm just gonna go and fish where I haven't been.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, well, I always start shallow, so I'm gonna start shallow.
There you go.
First pile I pulled up to, I was like, 4 foot of water. You got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. And I was like, well, I know they're gonna go deeper after the sun come up. Nope, all day long.
Stay shallow. Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8 foot of water.
Yeah, if you could figure out what they do, you could stay on them all the time. But...
Yep.
Yeah,
hey, on your live scope setup, do you have it on a mount or you have it straight to the shaft?
We run a 32 and a 34, and we got them both to the shaft.
Okay.
Yeah, we got a new offset mount that we're using for the LVS 34 up above the 32.
Is it the Fish Obsessed or?
I'm not sure what it is, Steve. I'd have to ask Wes. Yeah. We just put it on, or he put it on for this tournament. So.
Okay.
Hey, you see, JLD, I respect that, but I will tell you, you see what he's just saying about that creek what did he call it? That we were saying we never heard of. Oh, Lemonstein.
Lemonstein, that's it.
Lemonstein.
Yeah, creek no can't tell. Huh?
There you go. Creek no can tell. I respect that.
Burrows. There you go.
I totally respect that. There's Darian. What's going on, my man?
Darian, what's up, man?
Wayne said the game warden is hiding behind a tree watching you. You better believe it. He's gonna put the binoculars on you.
Yep, I've seen him in the brush with binoculars. Then they'll go out there and see if you're gonna lie to them.
Yeah. Exactly, and they make it worse on you when you lie.
Yep. Oh, they weren't fishing. It was just me.
Exactly. That's why I tell people, if the game won't pull up on you, don't lie. Just tell them the truth. They already know what you've been doing.
Just pull out your wallet and get ready to pay.
Yep. Hey, tell the truth, and hopefully he feels sorry for you.
Yeah.
Because if you lie to him, if you lie to him, he's not gonna feel sorry at all. He's gonna bush upside the head.
Just ask him when's my court date.
That's right. Byron said he's gonna try to get out this weekend. He said he want to go to Limestone.
You need to try timber limestone.
Super cool. Yep. Go out, rest his soul. Do it old school. Yep. Daddy would say, we'll rope them.
Yep.
We'll rope them in. Yep. Fries and tater salad.
Oh, yeah.
Livingston, Rayburn, Toledo Bend can get really rough in their main lake area. Yep.
Yeah.
Really quick, too. They can sneak up.
See how many acres it was.
Cutting board giveaway. Craig said he's going to do a cutting board giveaway. I'm not sure if he's serious. Byron said, I saw Jordan Sanders' video.
I got it, Craig. I got the cutting board yesterday. Man, this thing's nice. It's in the house, but next week I'll show it. Yeah, Craig made me an 18 by 24 custom cutting board. Oh, man, it's nice.
Super cool.
Yep. I got to oil it 2 more times, and it'll be ready.
Yeah. So, guys, those of you that maybe just now joined us, I'm scrolling my number at the bottom. We're going to do that fish fry this weekend, probably starting around noonish for this coming Saturday. If you're planning on coming, text me. and just say I'm in or something like that. Or if you need the address, send the address, and I'll get that out to you. It's going to be at Waterside Marina on Lake Houston.
83.277 acres. Surface area 129 square miles. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a pretty big lake for this. Well, down here for sure.
Yeah.
Eric says, "What's the water temp and how deep are you catching them right now?" Water temp was 77 or 76 when I launched this morning, and I think it got up to 78.
Oh, it gets to 90
So
feet deep.
yeah, it's a deep lake.
Yeah. Yeah, water temp yesterday was 78 when I got on the water.
Yeah,
and I only stayed a half hour because the
man,
phone was messing up.
I tell you what, it felt good on that lake this morning.
I bet.
Ooh, it felt good. 62 degrees. Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
was loving it. Air temp 62 degrees. So the water temp should hang in the lower 70s with these cooler nights that we're having.
Right.
So
Oh, next week I checked the temperatures. Oh yeah, it's on.
yeah,
The highs in the 70s and low 80s.
yeah.
Starting next Tuesday. In the morning, 50s.
Slap B say only way I can move at 2 miles per hour and catch big crappie is called trolling.
Yeah, them guys, they're running 1 ounce weights above their bait.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
You know, Slap B, I'm not saying that they won't bite. I'm saying I couldn't find them. Not in the structure. And I'm gonna tell you, it's like I said, telling Steve earlier, man, I can look at that. If they tucked in that brush,
Yeah.
I got my unit dialed in towards I can see it. And I don't just look at it one way. I go past brush pile, look back at it to see if I can see it from different directions.
Yeah.
So, but I think they just all went shallow, super shallow. What time you start fishing?
That's what I'll do. I'll look, and even if there's 1 or 2 fish, I won't even stop unless it's a monster. I can find other ones that have more fish on them.
You come fish Lake Houston, you better stop. you gonna be looking long and hard trying to find your school
fish. At
fish.
least 10 fish on there.
Nah, yeah,
I don't even waste my time.
Yeah, you go up to by that 59 bridge and then troll all the way to the dam. You ain't gonna find that.
Dang.
If you do find a school of crappie that's thick like that, they're gonna be them little bitty jokers.
Yeah.
I tell the fish on Lake Houston, when they get big, they seem to be nomads. They usually hanging by themselves. If you do see 2 or 3 on the brush pile, you're lucky.
Yeah.
Well, the other thing,
good
so
fish.
Much structure in it too. There's so
exactly.
much.
Yeah, probably too much.
Yep. There's way too much structure in Lake Houston.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll scan a half hour before I see a piece of structure.
Wow.
Yeah.
No, you can't go 20 in certain areas. You can go maybe over 20 yards without seeing structure, but it's rare.
Yeah.
You go down, mid lake and the south end, it's a little bit more spread out. But man, the north end, east, west fork, Luce's Bayou, every 20 yards you're gonna see something.
Yeah. You fish by the dam a lot or no?
No, that's all open water. I'll do it for fishing by myself, but I rarely do go down there for guide trips. Yeah, and I like staying on the north because I can hide from the wind somewhat, and I can take my time with clients. So I don't have to push them so hard to get that. Because if you fight battling the elements, the wind, and
it makes it worse.
You got to be
some of that's
faster.
New on live scope.
Exactly.
It triples it. Yep.
Yes, sir. Wayne said, "What time do you start fishing?" Right now, it changes throughout the year depending on the sunrise. But right now, I'm starting at about 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
They were in that shallow pine tree, SK. I'll talk about pine trees for a minute. Pine trees are a little bit different. If they green, from what I've seen, they'll hold fish. Once them leaves turn brown, I don't catch big fish in pine. Now, once it stay in the water a long time and all those leaves fall off, they'll start back holding on. But when those leaves get brown, man, I just don't see. I don't catch fish in pine.
Yeah, I got caught in a brush pile the other day. I yanked it with that braid, and a green leaf came up. I was like, oh, this is pretty new.
Somebody put one in there.
Yeah. They just dumped this yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, turkey's eyesight, man, is unbelievable.
Oh yeah.
I wish, anywhere I've hunted it, I've never. There's no wild turkey there. Wish I did. No, we didn't hit Fork.
Nah,
So
my
you made it back from the
trolling
tournament.
motor's
Yeah,
bad.
yeah.
Yeah.
Lake Fork's easy. I mean, who can't go to that lake and catch crappie? I say that, then I get my boat over there and can't find them. But I don't think. I think that anybody can catch crappie on Fork. Craig says I can send you a cutting board to give away if you want. Nah, man, I'm not.
No.
You the one made that mention.
No,
Yeah,
yeah.
if we did do a giveaway, it wouldn't be no sense in you sending it to me. You just send it straight to the person.
Yeah.
Whoever want it. But now, I'm not asking you to do a cutting board.
No, it's good. That's a lot of work.
Yeah.
I made it 2 weeks in a row. What's up, Broderick?
Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah, Darren, my trolling motor's in Dallas at the repair center. Warranty work. He said 3 to 4 days to get the part, so he's pretty good. Last Ultrex I broke my shaft. He had it next day. It was done.
That's quick.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, one guy he broke his shaft on the Garmin. They wouldn't replace it.
Oh,
they said it wasn't a manufacturer defect.
Huh.
But Minn Kota changes it no matter what.
Yeah. But they're not expensive though.
I would think $400 or $500.
I don't know about the one for the Gorman, but the ones for the Minn Kota, I've replaced 3
like the
of them.
Ultrex one, they're pretty expensive.
Well, yeah, this was for
they're carbon fiber.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all the new ones are composite. They're not like fiberglass.
Then you got to do it too if you change that yourself and you void the warranty on it. So.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you got to have them do it. Somebody authorized.
Wow.
Yeah, authorized dealer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Slap B, I'll tell you this, man. For black crappie, at times, man, I don't think you can have a small enough jig, and sometimes size matter with them fish.
Yep. Usually it's a small, but
very small.
It all depends on them,
Yeah, if I'm fishing a lake that got mostly black crappie in it, I'm using a micro for sure.
Yep.
Jeff's been fishing tournaments. She said 4 years.
Yeah, 4+. Yeah.
Dale said, "You think even I could catch crappie on? You better believe."
Where's that secret lake you're going to?
It's not your It's not your bucket of crappie over there that you go to, but I bet you can. You
need to swap to Garmin, man. Give that hummingbird a break.
Mm-hmm.
What they call it, Mega Live.
Yep.
Yeah.
I had Dale mad when I told him Mega List Live. No, I can't talk bad about none of the. I mean, you can catch fish with all of them.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Well, Jeff, man, I really do appreciate you coming on and
no problem.
And even more than that, the help that you've gave already and the advice that you've gave already for this, getting this thing going.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm willing to help anybody. I did the website and stuff for everything. That's another thing. If you got a website out there, people can go look at, or
right.
You can get to where they can sign up on it. It kind of gives the people running the tournament a whole lot better idea of what to expect.
Right.
Then you can post updates and news flashes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel if we can get these things started, I mean, I just want to get them started for right now, and then once we see if people want to be participate and
I think
and go from
the ones the NCL. I think another good thing would be have something for the kids. Have a kids tournament or whatever. If we could get over into that and do something for the kids, I think that I'd really enjoy probably doing something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm even thinking of doing a vet in the boat tournament.
Okay. Yep. Yeah. Tournament. Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Cat.
I really am.
Cat does both of those. They do a kids tournament.
Yeah, on Levon, the vet. Yeah.
Yeah, and then they did a vet tournament this year too.
Yep.
Super cool. Yeah. And that's all good stuff,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. Travis won the vet tournament.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is he a vet? He a veteran?
No, he took a vet.
Oh, he took a vet. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, his vet won.
Yeah.
It's a big
And
fish tournament.
the only way I see that it could be fair doing it like that is have people commit to doing that tournament, and then having veterans apply for it, and then we'll just do a drawing.
I got you.
Yeah, that's how they do
Do a
it.
drawing. Yeah, because if we go and select,
Yeah. Hey, I want to fish with him.
Exactly. Yeah. I see issues.
I want to win with him. Oh, I mean, fish with him.
Right. Right. So that's what I'm thinking of.
Okay.
But it's just thoughts right now. But I've been thinking about this stuff for so long, man. It's just in my mind right now, we just got to get it going.
Yeah.
We just have to put it out there. Say, hey, we're gonna have a tournament this day. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we'll go from there.
Yeah, get it going and keep it going. That's the one thing
Yep.
in the Texas they were telling us that there's a ton of tournaments that start up, they just don't
And then
ever
it just stop.
ever make it. So
Right.
keeping it going is the big thing too.
Yeah.
Yep. That's super cool. We'll try to make it happen for sure.
All right.
Yeah, because if you don't have so many people, it isn't really worth. Because if you have to pay for the permit, you have to get some.
Exactly.
Now
yep.
You know what I mean. 3 people show up. You got 3 places. You know.
Yeah, with us fishing Conroe and Somerville, I see that we will have.
Right.
I can't say that those folks over there are going to come to Houston,
Right.
but I think we'll have good turnout over there. I think.
Yeah.
And it's all about promotion. If you promote it, get the word out. It happens. Yep. And keep it fun. Keep it fun.
Right,
That's another big thing. Yep. I mean, I don't want people coming there with mean mugs. Oh, I got to win this because I want this money. I want it to be more about fun than.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm seeing entry fee around $50.
Yeah.
To keep it simple, and but for the maybe payoff for the winners, but it's not something that's gonna make you rich. It'll pay for your gas and possibly
Yeah, bragging rights.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
You need your WW belts or something like that.
Yeah. I was thinking the same thing. Yep. Do belts. And every month it goes to a different. That way you don't have to buy trophies.
Yeah, and that way you got to defend it too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna stop. There's this trophy place right there in Humble. I said I was gonna stop by because it's super cool to at least do some plaques or some type of trophy with a fish or a crappie or something on it, or first, second, and third place. That's always super cool. They'll say he still got fish in his freezer from last year. That megaless crappie. Dale, I'm just messing with you, man. Don't let your blood pressure get up over there now. I'm just messing with you, man. Having fun. Super Dave still posting the links over there. Appreciate you, brother. All right, guys. I've talked about what where I found my fish. These fish, even though in my mind, I'm thinking the water's a lot clearer. I think these fish are going to be deeper, but we do not make the rules.
No, we had them do that to us one time when the front come in.
Really?
Yeah, front come in. We thought they were going deep. They went guys that won the tournament went shallow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think we had that little front come through.
Yeah.
The last couple of days. So.
Right.
I know yesterday I checked some spots. The week before I was slamming them, and there was a lot of less fish on them couple spots.
Yeah.
Moving somewhere.
Yep.
All right.
Got Vito in the house. Wayne said, I'm trading your custom jigs for fishing trips and gifts. I appreciate your custom jigs. Super cool.
Cool, man.
Vito says, SK, I think take Vito in your boat to go fishing is the way to go. That's super cool. JR, I'm thinking 5 fish. But I'm not making the rules. That's why I want to get everybody, a lot of people together.
5 is probably better. It's easier.
5. Yeah. I'm thinking, but
it's better for the population and
right. And it makes you catch bigger fish if you want to have weight. 7 fish, you can have a couple of stragglers and still do good. Super cool. Craig says, me win tonight. JLD says maybe do a tagged crappie contest the last 2 months long. Tagged crappie contest.
Oh, tagging fish. Then you have to buy the tags and the
Yeah.
tag
Then
thing. Yeah.
that could get
Yeah.
expensive. So
And then someone catches one, they call you. Now you have to drive to the. Yeah.
yeah.
If you want to do Livingston, they always have that one up there around Kickapoo Creek every year, where they
Okay.
tag stuff, and then there's they got prizes if you catch a tag one.
Oh, cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so if you wanted to do a Livingston tournament, then you could correspond it with that, and that way, if you're fishing a tournament, you got a double. You can have a double whammy there.
Yep.
Yeah. Squirtle says, JR, I hope 5 fish. It's hard to get to 7 sometimes. Well, there's a participant right there.
Yeah.
Sound like Squirtle will be participating.
Cool.
So I'm gonna say I'll be at the marina Saturday. I'm figuring noon time, and
Okay.
currently I have 200 fillets. That's not enough to feed a whole bunch of people. I mean, at least don't come thinking that you're gonna eat for the day and be full. Get you a couple of fillets and see what the get you some sides and we'll go from there. But that's I really want just to get participation and ideas of what it would take to help you come to the tournaments and what would make it fun for you. But that's Jeff again, man. I appreciate it, brother.
Hey, no problem. Anytime.
Yep, I'm out. I don't know about you guys, Jeff. You got anything else you want to talk about, or Steve, or
No?
I'm good.
Good. Go ahead and get out of here.
Any other questions? I titled this. I forget what I titled the live, but I'm gonna tell you something. If you don't, video is going to be at Waterside Marina. It's the old BJ's camp.
Yeah, I'd make a post on the thing that way people can.
Yeah. I'll do Facebook and yep. And might just do a post on YouTube also. So
yep.
Because not everybody can be up this late and watch the live. So
it's only a couple days away.
I know I've got $1,000 fish. That's super cool. JLD. Hey, I'm glad you're honest about the Lemon Stein Creek, because I was for sure gonna go look that thing up. I was like, I ain't never heard of that creek.
You'll be there tomorrow.
No, I ain't going to Livingston. That's one thing you ain't got to worry about.
Let me see how far that is. That ain't that bad.
That ain't bad.
It's not bad.
No, it ain't bad. But, the good thing with Livingston, it's somewhere. Tournament fishing is all about going fishing somewhere I've never fished before. See if I can catch fish. So, and being competitive doing it. That's if you wouldn't have took that leap and get out there and start tournament fishing, we would have never started. So it's one of those things just to get out there and do it.
Yeah. So have you ever fished the south end of Livingston?
Yeah, down around
Cape Royale and all off in there.
Yeah, we fish down there, but most of the time we fish up in that in the creek system up north.
Kickapoo.
Yeah.
You guys run Lowrance units, or you run all Garmin?
No, we run Garmin and Humminbird.
Okay, Humminbirds. Okay.
Yeah, Humminbirds for mapping.
What city is Livingston? I got it. Livingston right here.
Yeah.
Where do you usually launch? North side?
Yeah, there's a marina there in Alaska, and
yep, I see it. Let me see how far.
If you go north out of there, you go up into Kickapoo Creek. There's a good creek system up in there, but you really gotta watch it. There's a lot of stumps up in there.
2 hours 44 minutes. I didn't think it was that far. Oh, it's off of 45 a little ways. That's why.
Yeah, it's a good way. It's more 59.
Yep, Huntsville, right off of Huntsville.
Yeah.
You probably take 19 and cut across.
Yeah, it's 20 minutes off of 190.
Yep, 190. Yep. 190 bridge goes right across it.
Yep. That goes east. Yep, exactly. Byron, 190 bridge. Remember that.
So, guys, again, if you're planning on coming to Waterside Marina Saturday around noonish or a little later, please do text me and just say I'm in. I really do want to make sure that I got enough fillets. I'm not. It's like I say though. I'm not. It's just I don't know how else to say it, but plan on getting a couple fillets,
Yeah, and then you're gonna have some
and
side stuff.
yeah, and
So,
we'll have sides to go with
yeah.
it too. So
And then after everyone eats, then if there's some left,
yeah, exactly. Is that how they do it at the when they did that fish fry up there?
Yeah, they
Little
no, they had a
tournament.
lot. They had
Yeah, 2,000
thousands.
fillets, I
Oh, yeah,
think.
more than that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Either locals came and ate.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think Gan been cleaning fish for a whole week prior to
yeah,
that.
yeah,
Because he kept posting stuff.
Wow.
yeah.
saying,
And
hey,
then anglers donated, fillets.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what Wally Marshall does. People bring fillets.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Now, Darren, I don't have enough to do that, but
He was
if
gonna show up
if
then.
if you come, I'll bring you one. How's that?
mm,
They'll say if you want to add my private lake to the tournament, I can set up a day.
Man,
Okay.
private lake. Yeah, yeah. Where we
We
going?
might do that, but man, that thing's way up there, man.
what
That
lake?
lake, Gibbons Creek.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Dale got the key.
He's the mayor.
Dang.
I don't know if he wanted me to put that out there, but I should have probably just
Fish
waited.
Lake Texana. Where's that at?
I fish Lake Texana. It is a muddy lake, do crappie sea, and you better believe it.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, they see, man. Crop. They gotta eat, man. That's what I tell people. No
Tex-
matter what, they gotta eat.
I've been wanting to get
Uh-oh.
to Texana. It's on 59 South, going towards Victoria.
Yeah.
Okay, a big lake, a small.
So I think it's smaller. Yeah.
Okay, I never heard of it.
Yeah.
It's one of them secret lakes. There's a lot of them small lakes that get some big fish.
Yeah, they do.
People ain't live scoped them. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Mhm.
Oklahoma has a lot of them, 3-pounders.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
JR, give me a call after you get done. I know. I'm not sure how long you stay out there with it, but
Yeah. I'm sure you guys will be out there till probably
yeah,
4.
yeah, later in the
Yep.
evening. Yep.
Nitro boat giveaway that day.
Mr. Ronnie said he right here in Huntsville. He right there by it.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, just head down, Ronnie.
Dale
Yeah,
says no problem.
if I had my troll motor back, I might go. It depends.
Yeah. Dale, that's another like that if you catch a pound and a half crappie over there, you did something good. That's a big fish for that lake. It's 1,000,001 crappie in there, I'll tell you that.
Right.
Yep. There's 1,000,001 crappie in there.
See, you watch videos, but that don't tell you about a lake. They keep all the good footage, but the hour they didn't catch nothing, you never see that part.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. JR says if you're giving away crappie breaks, I will be willing to pitch the soccer game.
We're giving away. It's just a donation of $1,800.
That's it.
There you go. That's funny. Well, guys, that's about all I got. Unless y'all got something else, man.
Nope.
I'm gonna let's call it Jeff. If you would, don't end it yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna end the live. Super Dave, Slick, Big Les to make tonight. He at work. And Steve,
Yep.
Jeff, all you guys, man, I really do appreciate everybody in the chat. I appreciate you guys coming on. Hopefully, I'll see a lot of you. Get to meet a lot of you this coming Saturday, and let's make it a fun time out there.
Sounds
We'll
good.
catch you guys next week. Same time, same flavor.
Yep.
Peace.